Raider Nation, what's going on? It's Mitchell Renz here, host of the Raiders Report, and we're going to be breaking down the Las Vegas Raiders Round 7 grades for the 2024 NFL Draft. Their first pick at pick 223, they selected safety out of Air Force Trey Taylor. I like this pick a lot because what you end up finding is the guy that won the best defensive back award in college football this season, the same award that Trevon Merrick won, and Merrick was somebody I thought was going to go in round 1. Taylor, a player that I had in a lot of my mock drafts. Love that pick there. The other guy that they ended up going with here is M.J. Devonshire, the cornerback from Pittsburgh at pick 229, and another guy that I really like the value here. This is somebody that we had a round 5, round 6 grade on. You're able to get him in round 7, somebody that I think is going to be like that Amik Robertson replacement, also kind of like somebody that I think is going to compete with that body type of a dude like Jacorian Bennett. This is going to be Jacorian Bennett's battle, I think, really to truly make this roster here. So coming up on the show, I'm going to give you grades for both of those picks, give you a little bit more analysis on each one of those players. If you don't already know, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications to stay up to date on all things coming on around the Raiders. And don't miss my Raiders 2024 draft grades, which I'm going to be dropping tonight on the channel. Let's first talk here a little bit about Trey Taylor. Tom Downey had him ranked 145 on his board. Raiders get him here at 223 from Frisco, Texas, so right up the street here from Chugs and I. 6 foot, 206 pounder, really well disciplined player, very smart player, hard hitting guy from top to bottom. He is the first player in school history to win the Jim Thorpe Award. Natural reaction ability to shadow wide receivers. I also like his ability to cover tight ends as well. He does lack ideal speed to recover against faster receivers downfield. To me, this is one of those players where you're going to like his physicality, going to be a really good special teams player in the NFL. And again, at this point in the draft, I want to be able to find guys that, yeah, you can give me some depth at your main position in safety. But again, I want guys that can help us potentially contribute right away, and Taylor is one of those guys that I do find is going to be able to help this team contribute right away from a special team standpoint. 74 tackles last season, led the team, 3 interceptions, 7 PBU, and 89 overall PFF coverage grade. What I want to know that's going to be the pinned comment here on today's show, I want you to grade the pick. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. A, you love it. B, it's good. C, it's bad. D, it's bad. F, it's a fail. After this YouTube ad break, I'm going to give you my answer on my grade for the Las Vegas Raiders selecting safety out of Air Force, Trey Taylor. I'm going to go with an A- grade. I think it's a good value. You get a hell of a football player here. Another guy that, which, again, I feel like when I used to cover Gruden, it was always Gruden Grinder. I'd say it over and over again. It would be like counting sheep when I couldn't go to bed. The word that I just feel like I continuously say today, this entire week, is the Raiders are drafting guys that love football. Bottom line, Trey Taylor absolutely, positively loves football. And I'll give you a little bit more of a breakdown on the swoosh man, MJ, after I tell you a little bit about our sponsor, Game Time. Who out there likes to save some money? I don't know about you. I like saving money. I like creating memories. I also like being able to go out and have a good time. And if you're like me and you want to go maybe catch a baseball game, maybe you want to catch a hockey game, a little playoff NBA action, well, shout out to today's sponsor, Game Time, because Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets to all sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you. With killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their best price guaranteed, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying tickets. Buying tickets to your favorite events shouldn't be stressful. Snag the tickets without the stress with Game Time. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code CHATSPORTS, that's CHATSPORTS, for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Major shout out to them sponsoring the Raiders Report during the 2024 NFL Draft. Game Time, I appreciate you. Game Time, I love you, and you guys will too. Really awesome app here, and if you can't remember the promo code, it's spelled again, CHATSPORTS, ChatSports, for $20 off. Let's go to pick here, 229, the final pick. The Raiders, we talked a lot about trading. Well, they didn't trade any of their picks, and they end up going here with M.J. Devonshire, cornerback out of Pittsburgh, 24 years old, 5'10", 186 pounds, but his arms are a lot longer than what somebody his height and his weight probably is. Again, he kind of reminds me of like that body style of somebody like a Jacorian Bennett. Tom had him as his 25th ranked corner, overall ranking of 176. Raiders were able to get him here at 229. Dane Brugler, another guy that I really, really trust here in this industry. He thought that, this somebody probably should have went in round 5. Speedy, explosive corner with very, very long arms and some of those natural ball skills that you're looking for. Had 3 touchdowns in college football, punt return, and as an interception. Inconsistent discipline and technique can come back to haunt him, which if I'm going to sit up here and say I'm okay with our defensive coaches taking guys like this because he does have some upside if developed correctly. If I'm the Raiders, I'm looking at Antonio Pierce, I'm looking at Patrick Graham, and I'm going, I trust our guys. Gerald Everett, Ricky Manning, I trust our guys. You look at a dude like Jack Jones, everyone's like, no chance. Long, lanky corner. Ends up working out. I'm excited to see what this organization can do with a dude like Jacorian Bennett. See how that one ends up working out. The Raiders on defense have earned my trust, and if Devonshire is one of these guys that has some of that high upside and some of these long limbs that you're looking for in round 7, Jacorian Bennett, hopefully you're ready to strap up because you just got yourself some hefty competition from a corner from Pittsburgh that had a PFF coverage grade of 63.1 last season, 14 PBUs, 4 interceptions, and 32 tackles. I got to know, though, grade the pick A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know down below. What do you think? Devonshire, A, B, C, D, or F? My grade for this one, again, you're talking round 7. You're talking good value at a position of need. To me, this is bad news for a guy like Brandon Faison. I think you're already on your way out. Same with Armstrong there. I'm going to give this one another A- grade. It's tough for me to sit up here and be like, that's an A+ grade. I heard this guy's got upside. I heard that he's got some long limbs. He's got some of those athletic traits, 4.45, 40-yard dash time. The overall rankings on some draft boards, you like to see that. Can trail some wide receivers. Seems like he offers you a little bit in special teams. Again, he had a punt return touchdown in college. All those things check out of the players that I look for in the 7th round of the NFL draft. So one more time here, let's go through the Raiders selections. Brock Bowers off the board in round 1, pick 13, Georgia. Jackson Powers Johnson, round 2, 44. Going to play offensive guard. Delmar Glaze. I know it says offensive guard for us. I think the Raiders are probably going to put him at offensive tackle. DeCamerion Richardson, another very long, lanky corner, so it's kind of cool to see that they went with 2 totally different guys. Tommy Eichenberg, linebacker out of Ohio State in round 5. Dylan Laube, running back from New Hampshire at 208. Trey Taylor at 223, safety out of Air Force, and then cornerback M.J. Devonshire, cornerback out of Pittsburgh at 229. I like it, man. I really, really do. And reminder, later tonight, I'm going to be dropping my Raiders 2024 draft grade. So if you're wondering, Mitch, what is your grade for the NFL draft for the Silver and Black? I will tell y'all tonight, later on, the Raiders Report.